Okay, so here on the bench I have my crawler. I don't have anything to do to it, and I want to say that I'm sorry that I haven't gotten any videos on it recently, but that's because, to be honest with you guys, I don't like it. It's just really not working very well. I mean, it works fine, but my main issue is just weight distribution, tire, suspension, stuff like that. So I just wanted to apologize for not having many crawler videos on the show, but don't worry, there will be more. Not super soon, but in the near future there will definitely be more coming. So, sometime around the new year, I'm expecting to start working on this, doing a complete teardown, rebuilding it, and basically just getting it back up to snuff with my standards, getting this all back up and running real nice. So I wanted to kind of talk about some of the future plans that I have for it. So the one thing that I'm going to be doing is doing a completely new chassis. All the blue you see here, the entire blue body is going to be gone. Stock chassis rails are going to be gone. This is the orange suspension. The orange suspension mount, shock mount, is also going to be gotten rid of. That piece there. Basically to reduce weight. And what is going to be replacing all that is an aluminum AX10 chassis set, I think, is what it's called by Hot Racing. I'm not going to say too much about it, because you guys will be seeing that down the line in more videos to come. But that's the main thing. Just get rid of all of that steel, including some of the servo mount stuff up front. I want to try and clear that up some. That's one of the main concerns that I have with it. And by reducing weight, it'll make it a lot less top heavy, you know, because right now with the light bar on it, you may be thinking, okay, light bar, it's not going to be that much. But it's on the top of the rig, and it's really not that heavy. It's a couple ounces, if that, because it has the steel casing and stuff. So it does add some weight, and it's at the top, the very top of the rig, which will change its center of gravity to be higher up, maybe like here, instead of down low, like really low, like I want it. So, light bar is going to be gotten rid of, probably. Most likely it'll go on my Yeti. I think that would be a good place for it. It just suits it a little bit better. It would work. I don't know. It just seems like it doesn't belong on this rig right now. And for what I want to turn it into. My end goal is to turn it into a comp crawler, or a competition crawler, of some sort. I don't have specific ideas of what I want it to be, what I want it to look like, or how I want it to perform. I just know what problems I need to solve, and that's really all you need to know, is what problems you want to solve. So then the other thing is motor and ESC. ESC is not an issue, but it's going to get replaced anyway with the new motor that I'm getting as well. Let me rephrase that. With the motor that I will most likely be getting, whether that be as a Christmas gift or just with my own money. Either way, it's going in there. And it's going to be replacing the Sidewinder 8th waterproof ESC motor combo You may be thinking, well, hey, 8th scale. An 8th scale motor in ESC is way more than enough to power a 10th scale trail truck. And it is. It is heckin' powerful. I mean, that thing's got power to spare. But there is a but there. And that but is that it cuts out. When it's under load, it cuts out because of my batteries. So basically what I mean by that is how fast the battery can supply power to the motor. So if you have a 10C discharge and a 60C discharge, the 60C battery will make your truck run much better under load because it can supply the power as it's needed quickly. So that's the motor and ESC issue. So what I'm going to be switching to is a censored, brushless Rock 412 crawler motor. Brushless censored, I think is what I said. But from Tekin, that's what's going to be going in there. And I'm definitely looking forward to that. ESC, I'm probably going to end up getting... I know that Tekin recently came out with a new brushless, sensorless crawler ESC. But that thing is like twice as much as the Castle MMP, Mamba Max Pro, I believe. Let me check that. I don't remember what it is. Yeah, Mamba Max Pro. That's what it is. So I don't really want to get the Tekin one because it's so expensive. It does come pre-waterproofed though, I believe, which is really nice. But I would just waterproof the motor and ESC anyway. I might not even do that. I mean, I might just put some water resisting on it, just for splashes. But this isn't a trail rig, so I'm not going to be doing tons of mud and puddles and stuff like that. This is more of a comp crawler, or at least that's where I want to take it. So, waterproofness is not really that big of an issue right now. I mean, some puddles, a little bit of mud, I mean, I can work around that. Even if it's not waterproof and I get mud on it, I can still take a hose and wash it off, as long as it's not, or as long as the battery isn't plugged in. So, the other thing that I kind of want to do is with the new chassis, since it's more of a competition crawler style chassis, I want to change the shocks, or either put better shocks on, well, better as in probably longer, just based on how the chassis looks. I'm probably going to end up getting longer shocks, and also bending the lower links. So here, that link and the front link, if you bend them, you can get more clearance. So essentially, get you in closer here. So, screwdriver. So that link there, if it was bent straight and then down, like that, you would be able to get a rock underneath there farther, kind of like that. So like it wouldn't rub there, basically, is what I'm saying. So there's going to be less rubbing of the links on rocks when you're crawling. So that's something that I'm considering doing. I'll probably make the links. I'll probably do a tutorial on that. And basically just cleaning up this whole thing. It's a real mess right now. It's not that efficient. It has a lot of messy wiring. Like, there's just a lot of stuff that I really want to do to it. Depending on a couple things, I think my budget for extra parts, so being shocks, links, rod ends. That's the other thing I want to get is some steel rod ends. Just other things that I would need for it is probably going to be around $100. So not huge. I've already put quite a bit of money into this rig. I have no idea how much, but I already have quite a bit of the stuff upgraded, so really it's just small stuff, changing around the chassis design, basically, changing some stuff around. Also, this back bumper I'm probably going to get rid of. It's an RC Rock Armor bumper. You can put a tow hitch on it, which I really like. I love the look of a tow hitch on there, but it just doesn't work for crawling, so if I ever got an SCX-10-2, I would put that on there. And that kind of leads on to some much farther in the future plans. As far as a trail truck goes, I really like trail trucks and comp crawlers, but I want an SCX-10-2 because that's a really, really scale rig, and then I can put tons of accessories on it. I can really make it a scale rig. I mean, that's what I want to do with it. And of course, upgrade the things that need to be upgraded while keeping it light, and really a scale rig. I mean, all around, I want it to be a scale rig, and you know, stuff like that. There was something else I was going to say, but I forgot. Oh well, but anyway, that's pretty much the future plans for what I want to do with this. Really far future plans for getting an SCX-10-2. That would be awesome. I really like going trailing, stuff like that, and not having a rig that can do everything. That's the thing that I like about scale rigs and trail trucks, is not having a rig that can just do like absolutely everything, and having one that can do absolutely everything. So anyway, that's pretty much it. Just want to share with you guys what I want to do with this, let you guys know why it hasn't been on the show, but for the most part, it will be coming back. There will be more of this. Just give it a month or two and I'll have plenty of videos out on it. And so yeah, I mean, happy Thanksgiving. Depending on when I'm uploading this, this may be kind of late, but I'm filming this on Thanksgiving, so happy Thanksgiving to you guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below, and I will see you in the next video, guys. See ya.